Major 3 is a week away, and I thought it'd be a fun little video idea to see who I think is the most important player going into the major for each team, who basically out of each team who should turn up the most in order to get their team to go the furthest. That's kind of how I'm looking at it. Basically, what player in their team will have the most impact if they play well. Starting off, we're going to go in order of kind of the seedings of the major 3. Starting off with LA Thieves, I think Hydra. If Hydra can have an online event, if Hydra can have a LAN event where he takes over the way we know he can, I generally believe this is their event to lose. I think Hydra is going to be their most important player for them. Then we go to Boston Breach, and for Boston, I think it's going to be Snoopy. I feel like Snoopy is one of those players that can really turn it on, and when he does, he looks incredible. So if Snoopy can kind of play to his full potential, I think he's going to be very, very scary. Then we go over to Vancouver Surge, and I think it's going to be Neptune. You guys are seeing the trend right now. It is SMG players. It's going to be Neptune. I think Neptune's going to just be that guy. He was that guy last season for him as well, last major. And I think if he carries on, they're going to get another grand final if he can get them there. Then we go to team number 4 is Miami. I think Miami is actually a bit different. For me, it's going to be Rancor. I think Rancor and Real are both very, very good players, but I think Rancor could be that difference maker for them. I know Real kind of did that last season against Thieves when they lost that, and he was unbelievable. I think Rancor here, for me, I'm going to go with Rancor. I think Rancor is the most important player. Now, when I say this, I think Metals is actually the most important player because he's the most inconsistent, but what I'm trying to say is, like, who do I think can turn up and carry them through and kind of get them the win? So for me, it's going to be Rancor. I feel like Rancor is a phenomenal player, but you know, Super play well as well. I really like the whole Miami team. But anyways, moving on to number 5, I think Joe Deceives. If he can carry on that form that we saw earlier in the season and the way we carried on now, he's been probably my favorite player this major 3. I think he might be the player of the major so far. If he can carry on that form online to LAN, I think they're going to be scary. Then we go with Atlanta FaZe. This one's weird, but I kind of feel like Simp. I don't know. FaZe is a weird one. FaZe is a weird one, but I just feel like Simp is one of the guys that if he turns it on, he is just MVP caliber. So I'm going to go with Simp there. Then we go to Optic Texas at number 7, and I'm going to give it to Shotzi. I think Dashy's been a bit more consistent, but I think if Shotzi can really go back to his superstar form, his S-tier level, I think they can get a chance to go far in this major. Number 8, we're going to have Carolina. For Carolina, it has to be Gwyn. Gwyn online, unbelievable. At LAN, he just hasn't performed the same. Then we go to number 9. It's going to be Rocker, and I think this one I'm going to go with who do I go? I'm going to go with Estrio. Estrio's kind of got that takeover potential. I know he can do it. I think he's going to be a great player if he can convert that online. Then we go to Falcons, and it has to be the boy Pred. If Pred can somehow turn that form around, they may make a run that no one's seen before. Then we go to C9. It's going to be your boy Sib, and on the last team, LAG, it has to be that boy Johnny, who's been unbelievable for them so far. And there you go, all under 3 minutes. Let me know down below, who do you guys think is the most important player for every single team?